Hey guys, I don't know how long this phone is going to last, but it just shuts completely off sometimes, so please forgive me if it shuts off. I'm going to have to get a new phone. Got one ordered, and it should be here in a couple days, but just going to show you what I'm doing today. I'm messing around with headlight bezels. I've got my best two headlight bezels for round headlights. These are my best two I've got. This one on the 78 Chevy truck, Billy James. This headlight bezel's all cracked up. This is the real deal. It's not plastic and made of pot metal, and it is very prone to the least little thing, it cracks and busts. So you can kind of see some of the places here that, it's in sad shape. What is it, 40-something years old? So I'm cleaning up my best two that I have, and someone has drilled little holes in here. So I was thinking to myself, what could I do? And I thought, well, I'll do like I done the other one I painted here sometime in the past, and I'm going to paint this in here black, and I'll paint this in here black. So, and I'm thinking I might have to get a new headlight. The headlights work, but this one's kind of dark colored. And I was looking, they're not a matching set. Not that that matters. That's a Sylvanian. That's a Wagner on this side. But this one's kind of got a dark spot. So I might get me a new headlight next time if I can remember it. Next time I go to the auto parts store. I'm in the process of cleaning this up. Looks like somebody has painted this one. Both of these once before. And I'm trying to get this overspray paint off. So I'm going to tape up in here, and I'm going to paint this in here flat black, and this in here flat black too. So I'm in the process of cleaning all this stuff up. So that's where I'm at, and I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing for the moment. This one over here is not in bad shape, but I'm just going to go ahead and replace it to the bezel, I mean. I'll hang on to them in case I get a truck that doesn't even have bezels, which is highly likely sometime in the future. So I'm trying to make Billy James look the best that I can on a budget. So I'm going to get at it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay guys, this phone is still going, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Pretty self-explanatory though. Got me some painter's tape. Went around the edge here. I'm going to paint this whole section all in here with this Krylon matte black. I'm starting to kind of run out of flat black and stuff like that, so I think this is the last can I have. Anyway, I'm going to paint this whole thing, and I don't care if I get paint up in here on this edge right here where I've got my finger, because I can get 0, 0, 0, 0, 4 zeros steel wool and get it off pretty easily. I've already cleaned this best I can with steel wool using the same steel wool grade, 4 zeros. And I'm using flat black because another reason is because of these holes that I mentioned. I'm hoping that the flat black, that you probably won't notice it, especially on this one right here. And I'm hoping that it will kind of cover up some of this pitting. Now, I don't mind pitting, but I'm trying to make the truck look the best that I can using used parts. So every time I go to the junkyard or something, whenever I see headlight bezels or something that are halfway decent, I try to grab them, because you never know what's going to be in your driveway next week, 2 days from now. Who knows? So that's what I've been kind of basing my experience on, is you just don't never know. So I've got my favorite workbench here, Mr. Trash Can, and going to give it a shot, and we'll see what it looks like. I'll give you a little heads up here in a minute. Okay guys, I got it painted best I could. I kept flipping this thing around and around, trying to make sure that I had got everything covered, and I made a mess there, which will come off real easily, like I said, with steel wool. I'll clean them up again, no big deal. But I think it's going to turn out pretty good. Now see these holes and stuff, I'm thinking they'll be maybe a little less noticeable than they were before. So I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that maybe you won't see as much pitting, even though it's no big deal. I'm just trying to make things look like it's still got a little bit of life left in it. Even after all these years. I've had these headlight bezels now for several years. Like I said, when I go to the junkyard, I'll tell you something about going to the junkyard. I don't know if you're like me or not, but when I know I'm going to the junkyard or whatever, if I don't make a list of things that I'm looking for, I get excited when I get there, and then I forget what I came there for. So if you're like me, you might want to maybe make a list of things that you're looking for, or look at your car or truck again and see what you might be needing. Now, I was just looking at this truck here, Billy James, and of course I'll keep these old headlight bezels I have, like I said, in case I run across one that doesn't have what I have one. But like to find some better mirrors. And let's see, there was some, I'd like to find I know you can't see it, but over there is an interior light. I'd like to find a lens. I might find one at the junkyard, who knows. Just and see, if I don't write it down on a list, I'll forget. Just trying to see what else I need. On this one, when you got a few C10 trucks like I do, I have a tendency of forgetting who needs what. But I don't know. I just have to look around this truck, and I need to make a list of what this truck needs, what the 85 truck needs, the truck with no name and as of yet, and Sky, blah blah blah. There's all kinds of. Left turn Bill needs a needs a lot, doesn't it? But yeah, it's all fun when you go to the junkyard. I just get so excited even looking at cars and trucks that I don't even own. I just like looking at them. They all have a story to tell, don't they? Anyway, I'm gonna let these dry here. I'll probably clean them up tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna put them in the garage. It's getting late in the day, and it's quite cool out here, believe it or not. So probably just let these dry in the garage, and then tomorrow I'll take this tape off and clean them up, and maybe pop them on the screw them onto the truck. So I'll get back with y'all, I guess, tomorrow. Hang in there. Okay guys, I let these headlight bezels dry overnight. When I was working on them yesterday, this is the next day, by the way, when I was working on them yesterday, it was starting to get late, and they got the time changing everything, and by the time you get all your stuff put up and everything, it's just about time to call it a day. So let's peel this off. I know I'm sure I missed a few spots, and I've got to do some more cleaning on them because I had a little bit of overspray, maybe more than a little bit, but it is what it is. Might have to do a little bit of touch up too, I see. But it'll all pan out. Okay, there's that one. I don't know if I'll do any touch up or not. This is a patina truck, and as long as you get the... Well, I mean, I'm going to clean up all this mess, overspray. So... But I'm not going to go overboard. Okay, good and dry. In case you forgot what the headlight bezels look like, that's them with the silver. Somebody's painted them silver once before, And that looks good, but I think I'm just going to go back with the black, because I think it will do these headlight bezels. I think they'll look good on these headlight bezels, as I said, because of these little holes that are not supposed to be there. So I'm going to get at it, clean these up, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay guys, I got one of them cleaned up, and boy, I get tickled at myself. I do some of the dumbest things. Let me show you what it looks like with the one I just painted on here. And like I said, I need to get a new headlight. That one's kind of dark. I don't know why. It works, but it's kind of dark, so I need to get a new headlight next time I get to town and go to the auto parts store or someplace. Anyway, I got it all put in. Let me tell you what happened. It's kind of funny, or I was laughing at myself. There's a little clip behind here on this bolt. Little clip that goes up on the white part here that you can put a screw in to hold the headlight bezel in that down there at the bottom, and the clip came out. So I got a piece of masking tape and stuck the tape to the clip good enough for me to put a screw in it. Well, oh gosh, in the meantime, I was struggling with that, and I finally got the screw in and started putting the screws around, and I'd put this one back on. So, golly, I had to take all that back off. Of course, I had to go get some more, well, I was using painter's tape, and that I'd used to tape up the headlight bezel to begin with. So I had to do all that all over again. And but I finally got it in there, and I couldn't help but laugh. So, you know, finally get the screw in, then you have the same headlight bezel you took off. Oh my goodness. I started not to tell you all that, and I thought, well, this is real life around here, so I'll just tell you. No big deal. Everybody makes mistakes, and this was my big one for today so far. So I'm going to get on this one and clean it up. My hardest part about cleaning it up is getting this, I'll get this out of the way so I don't put it back on, which I can't, it won't fit on the other side, is getting this paint off around through here, because it's so, I have it on there so thick. So I'm going to get at it. Take me a few minutes and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, what do you think? Other than the dark headlight, I mean the headlight bezels, to me they look pretty good. I'm going to have to get used to it being black. I've had this truck like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, getting close to it, and it's just now getting home. Remember, it took 4 trucks to make this one, so I was kind of on the timetable of everybody else, you know, like Tim Dixon and other people, you know, whenever they could get to it, you know, they'd work it in for me because they're my friends. So I got used, I guess what I'm saying is I got used to the headlight bezels being kind of silvery color, but it doesn't look too bad, does it? I think I can live with it. And it hides a whole lot of the pitting and stuff like that in it. I mean, it's used parts, and that's what I like, used parts, trying to make the best out of used parts. So yeah, I think it's going to be good enough for this truck. It's not going to Mecum Auctions or Barrett Jackson or anything anyway, so it's good. Maybe this summer sometime I might take this grill back out. Remember, a long time ago I painted this grill for this truck, and I might take that grill out and paint behind the grill, you know, black. It's got a new radiator and all, but I might paint, you know, rest of it black and make it look just a wee bit better than what it does now. But I think it'll be okay. I appreciate y'all watching the video. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of proud of the old truck just because of what it was when I first got it. So still a lot to do. Still got to clean windows and all this other stuff. I'm just having to wait till it gets warm enough during the day in order to come out here to do some of this stuff. And hope y'all enjoyed the videos. If you do, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you on the next episode or show or whatever video next time. See you later.